Breakfast. Breakfast. Breakfast.
Breakfast with Brees on Scott and BR. Drew, good morning.
Good morning, guys. What's up?
What's up? What are you doing this morning? Because, we always like to find out what you're doing so that when we see it on the TV show, we kind of hear about it first on the radio show. What are you doing?
Walking the dog.
Walking the dog.
Your dog.
Yeah, she's been pawing at the door all morning, so she.
What kind of dog you got?
It's a half Chow, half Rottweiler. She's 9 years old. She's a beautiful dog.
Now, wait a second. Wasn't this dog your wife's dog before you even got together with your wife?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, so you had to adopt.
Yes, I did. I adopted. And you know what? You can totally tell the loyalty is totally towards my wife. But, it's one of those things where if she's out of the house and it's just me and her, we bond a little bit.
You bond or you kick the dog? What do you do?
No.
So let me get this straight. If you and your wife have an argument, let's say, and you split up into separate rooms, dog is always going to go to mom.
Heck yeah.
What is dog name?
What is dog name?
Yeah.
Alexis.
Alexis?
Her name is Alexis, yeah.
It's like a real name.
Alexis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So you're out walking the dog in the neighborhood this morning.
Yeah.
And let's just spend a couple of minutes talking about this Washington game.
Well, it was still a win. And
Hey,
a win
that's all
is a
that
win
matters.
regardless of how you want to paint it.
Yeah, exactly.
When-
We've been on the other side of these too many times.
Yeah. Talk to the Redskins, see how they feel about the game. As far as Antonio Gates goes, you tell me, was he used more, partially, as a diversionary tactic in this game plan?
No.
Okay.
I mean, obviously we called routes with the idea that any one of those guys could get the ball, whether it be Gates or Keenan or Eric. And I've always said that you kind of never know who's going to have the big game. And obviously LT had a big game, but Eric Parker had a huge game.
Yes, he did.
He came in with a lot of huge third down catches. We put ourselves in way too many third and long situations. And those are always tough to get out of. But I felt like he played a heck of a ball game, and as did the other guys. But with 7 catches and a lot of them being big third down conversions, I mean that was huge.
But there was one receiver that I had a real issue with.
Who's that?
Number 9.
Yeah, what happened, dude? I mean, listen, Marty made it seem like, the linebacker made such a brilliant play, but at least from the angles we saw, that ball hit you in the hands.
You got to catch that ball, Drew.
No, he hit the ball. Trust me. If that ball hits my hands without him hitting it, I catch that dang thing.
Yeah, I mean, you went up.
Yeah.
I mean, over your shoulder, you had that ball, and I don't know, somehow he, popped it. I don't know exactly what, Billy Ray, did that look like the right
it's
gesture?
kind of like that. Yeah, Scott is motioning
Hey, I consider myself a football player, so you know what? I look back on it and say, hey, I should have made that play, regardless of whether he hits it or not. But I'll tell you right now, he hit it. That wasn't just a free look at that ball.
Okay. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, we
I'm
listen.
I'm not listening to a kicker about it.
Hey, we give you your
Kickers will
credit.
speak when spoken to.
We give you your credit for that amazing block on the reverse. So
Indeed.
we give you your credit. What do you think about the Raiders coming in this week?
Well, shoot, it's Raider week. I mean, we always get hyped up for that, obviously, and the fact that it's a Sunday night game, and obviously everything that we have at stake right now with, in the division, and obviously kind of chasing Denver at this point. This is a huge game, and it's coming at a great time.
What'd you think about the game last night? Did you get the? I'm sure you watched it.
Yeah, I watched it. The Colts have a great football team, and they're tough to beat there in Indianapolis. And it makes you look back though and say, gosh, we should have beat the Steelers.
Right.
But I mean, hey, sometimes they're both good football teams, and we can't be a little sure against them. But we'll get our shot at Indy here in a couple weeks.
Yes, you will.
Should be a heck of a ball game, that's for sure.
Let's do this. Let's take a quick break. You get done walking the dog. When you get in, we actually want to talk to the wife about the dog and whatever else. Today we want you to put the wife on the phone.
All right, she'll be on.
All right.
She's looking forward to it.
8:46 in the morning. When we come back, Breakfast with Breeze as we wrap it up.
No. Breakfast with Brittany.
Breakfast with Brittany
Yes,
continues on Scott and BR right after this.
10:90.